Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make puffball pets because it's been requested, and then I said I would do it, and then I didn't do it till like 4 months later, so I decided I'd post it during this 7 movie marathon thingy. So here's how I do it. By the way, if you don't know what puffball pets are, they're cute little puff pet thingies. I mean, they're what they sound like. It's a kind of toy that I invented, and I did a review on it later. Earlier, I posted a video about it a while ago. So yeah, anyways, for the second time, here's how I do it. So, what you'll need to make puffball pets is eyelash yarn. Now there are two kinds of eyelash yarn I know of. We got this stuff from Raft. So there's this really soft, nice stuff, which I prefer for making puffball pets. And then there's this other stuff, which actually looks more like actual eyelashes. As for this, looks more like something else. And this stuff is less soft, and it's a bit harder to wrap. But both of them work fine. We have this whole bit of crazy yarn. Yeah. And if you're wondering where to get eyelash yarn, you can usually get it at yarn stores, craft stores. We got ours at Raft, which is this store thingy. And then you could also use, Raft is this place full of lots of art supplies and stuff. It's for, like, school programs and things like that. So, and then I also thought I might try to use this stuff. It's sort of like eyelash yarn. I mean, it looks sort of like eyelash yarn, except it's like even thicker and more like not eyelash yarny, but I want to try it because I could make the lace puff. Okay. You'll also need some kind of glue. I like tacky glue because it's awesome, but you can use whatever you want as long as it will stick yarn and things like that. You could use probably fabric glue or something like that too. You need googly eyes. You could also try using beads, but you know, I use googly eyes, so that's that. And then you'll need wooden beads. Now, I use these ones. If you don't have wooden beads, you can go to the craft store. It doesn't really matter what size they are. Mine are like, what, an inch across? They're like an inch by an inch or a little bit less, like 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch sort of circle-like thing. Anyways. And it doesn't have to have a hole. It could just be a ball. It could have a hole on the other side. Mine don't, but you know, wood beads. And you could try even using a plastic thing, like, I don't know, a squinky container or something, but this is what I prefer, and I think it works best. Alright, so let's get started. It's pretty simple. Basically, you just take your yarn, find the end if it's lost, and it usually is with this stuff. Oh wait, I found it really fast. That was like, whoa, sorry about that. That was a very lucky thing. Alright. And really you just wrap the bead in the yarn. That's really all there is to it. I mean, like this. So just sort of rub that in. And then add some more glue. And wrap. And you don't have to wrap a certain way, just make sure everything's covered and, you know, tight enough to stay. I've had sagging problems, but, you know, whatever. And you can add some more glue if you need to on any, like, extra knot yarn-ish spots. Extra knot yarnish. Alright. Now glue it off at some point. And then cut it with the scissors, which I didn't mention you'll need. Alright, so once you're done gluing, I like to sort of like fluff it around. I just sort of like to like find their personality, sort of like, that's how I like choose how it's going to be. So then I like to find where the hole of the bead is, if it is a bead, because that's where it'll stand up most. And right here, it's sort of like you can see the wood through there. So I think that's the perfect place to put the eyes because, for one, then the eyes wouldn't be, you know, on the ground. And for two, it's like the perfect spot. So you can pick out your googly eyes. I have this whole thing because, you know, I want it to be a toy line where the lazy-eyed ones are rare, but, you know, whatever. So I usually go with these tiny ones or like medium-sized ones. You could make a one-eyed puffball pet. I wouldn't really care. I don't like one-eyed puffball pets because they're not supposed to be monsters. So yeah, that's just what. But there's no law. It's just a ball wrapped in yarn, people, with eyes and, you know, cuteness. So position your eyes and then glue them on. And your puffball pet is born. So, here he is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be he. Oh dear. He stands up a bit sideways. See? Oh dear, that's okay. I'll just shoot it from your eyes. There you go. Anyways. So, here he is. And now you can choose what kind of puffball pet you want it to be, if you want it to be a kind of puffball pet, which I like to do. So I thought by the hair and stuff that it should be the campfire puff. So now you can make an accessory if you want. I usually think of stuff which goes with what kind of puff it is. Since it's the campfire puff, I'm going to make him a marshmallow on a skewer. And to do that, I'm just going to probably use a bead and a toothpick. I'll be right back. And here's little marshmallow thing. And here's the campfire puff. I haven't chosen his name yet. Now all you have to do is put him in an egg if you want to do that part. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow. Bye. Hope you enjoyed this video of me falling down.